everyone. I've looked at these two-piece hangers for a couple of years now. I believe they're made by AB Studios. That's what I listed. They're beautiful, and you can't find shapes like this anywhere that I know of. But they are a little pricey. So if you're a reseller like I am with my crafts, you have to keep the costs in mind. But this year I did buy two just because I wanted to use them. Now, there is a way, if you can find a design like these at Hobby Lobby 2 years ago. I purchased a whole bunch of them and they were cheap. And then I drew how I wanted them cut, and my husband actually used an X-Acto knife to do that. It's hard to get them perfect, and I have to use him because I am not very good with sharp objects. I had used them to make 5 different ornaments, all in the same theme, nativity scenes, for my mom to give to her 5 good friends that are in her little card group. And she's 90, by the way. The oldest in the group is 94. So you can imagine what a fun little group that is. Anytime I'm working with raw wood, I like to use gesso as a primer. It soaks in quickly. Gesso is for porous surfaces, and it also dries very quickly. If I'm just needing something white, because I'm going to decoupage, gesso works beautifully. I doubt that anybody likes to show mistakes. However, when I'm doing crafts, and the reason I make these videos, they're for enjoyment, obviously, but they're also for instruction. And having been a teacher for many years, retired now, I like to show what doesn't work as well as what does. Now, I wrote 2 of my own rules here. Number 1, before stamping, I should have sealed the paper. I didn't do that. And I also should have done some tests. The reason I should have done that is because I was so unsure of where I wanted to go with this. You know, sometimes I have pictures that are an inspiration. But in other times, like this one, I'm just kind of going with it, and I ended up not liking what I did, could not change what I had done. So it was on to, okay, how do I cover this up? I like 3-dimensional things. It's really hard for me to ever do anything without using a mold. I just love them so much, especially when I'm doing something as vintage as this ornament is. So I debated whether to show you my test steps, because again, it just makes a video so long, but I thought, well, somebody might get something out of it if I go ahead and show my tests. So I will do that in a speedy fashion. But here I am showing you exactly how I am covering up that stamped images that I ended up not liking, and to the rescue is IOD's Dainty Flourishes mold. using a little scrap piece of wood. I didn't bother painting it first because I didn't care about whether the paper showed through brightly or not, but I decoupaged a scrap piece of the paper on. Then I realized, okay, I need some edges there, so while it was still wet, I kind of peeled back and cut back. I wanted to see ideas about what I wanted to do on the back of the board as well as on the actual molds. This is Pentart Deluxe Paste. I'll have to look at the color. I'll put it up on the screen. And I'm painting both a section there on the wood and then also just a little scrap piece of dried molding that I'd cut off of the last project that I had laying around. So on the two ends of this scrap little piece of wood are going to be my decisions on what I'm going to put on the very back of the wooden hanger. And on this side and one end there, I'm again using the Deluxe Paste and troweling it through a Tim Holtz Musical Notes stencil. And on the other side, I wanted a texture of some sort, either the musical notes perhaps or something else. And I like the Crackle texture paste that Pentart makes, but I wasn't sure how it would do over the Deluxe Paste. I didn't know if maybe that would cause the texture paste the Crackle texture paste would cause the Deluxe Paste to lift, and so I wanted to test that. In the middle where the paper is, I wanted to test Crackle because I knew I wanted to use Crackle on the little angel girls, but here's the deal. I'm thinking that I also wanted it rather shiny, and I would like to use Pentart's pouring glaze in the center of that. And here's the issue. With Pentart's two-component fine line Crackle, you have to seal that with something that is solvent-based, like Pentart's solvent-based glossy varnish, which I can certainly use. But I also have Pentart's pouring glaze, which would give me a thicker, more resin-like look in one pour. And with the varnish, I'd have to do tons and tons of coats. Well, the rule is you can use solvent-based, like an oil base, over a latex, water base. But you can't do it the other way around. So I wanted to test to see, okay, if I varnish first with the solvent-based gloss varnish, let it dry, could I then possibly use the pouring glaze and see if it would adhere and not crack or, pop off? So these are going to be my tests. The outcome was it did seem to work. The pouring glaze over the solvent-based varnish seemed to work. However, I do not know how it will hold up over time, so I've just about decided that I'll just do several layers of the solvent-based gloss varnish. Additionally, I tested finishing the paste with liquid patina. That was going to go on a lot smoother than trying to use a paste product. Using the liquid, you can smooth it out better. And then also I tested the Antique Paste Pentart Bitumen and the Old World White Wax on the little trim pieces, because I wanted to get again the coloring that would look good in my estimation for the finished product. Now, on to the finished product.
I woke up this morning, I looked outside my window where children lighting up the Christmas tree. and the snow is falling. It reminds me of the good times, those winters we would spend, just you and me. It's been such a long time, but tomorrow's Christmas Day, and I am on my way. I'm coming home for Christmas. Yes, I'm coming home to you. Oh, how much I missed you. Wanna spend this day with you. Yes, I'm coming home to you. Ooh. I can't wait to hold you. We'll be sitting by the fire and watch our favorite movies on TV. We can do what we wanna do. Walk under the moonlight and kiss under the stars. It's gonna be like we never were apart. Yes, I'm on my way. This time I'm here to stay. I'm coming home for Christmas. Yes, I'm coming home to you. Oh, how much I missed you. Wanna spend this day with you. Yes, I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home, yeah. Yes, I'm coming home to you.
Let's put the food on the table, fast as we're able. Guests are coming at 8. When we're caught in the Christmas rush, it's so easy to lose touch with the true meaning of things and what really matters. Just look up in the December night. There is one star shining bright. It shines on one and all. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on. Simmer down, pass a big smile around. Now that everything is gold, the children hunker down to see what's hidden beneath the Christmas tree. Look but not touch, they're told. When we're caught in the Christmas rush, it's so easy to lose touch with the true meaning of things and what really matters. Just look up in the December night. There is one star shining bright. It shines on one and all. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on. Look up in the December night. There is one star shining bright. It shines on one and all. On this cold December night, there is one star shining bright, and it shines for you and me. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on.